Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, robots, and other robots, and welcome to Start Making Stuff, where now we're gonna do proper scrap builds by making this robot insect out of very clever household stuff. So let's get going. So, what you need is start cables, IKEA's door locks thing, harvested from an old kitchen cabinet, an old broken hands-free, the plastic strips where the screws has been for your screw driver thingy, some foams and glues and stuff. So, here we're starting now with this absolutely marvelous of engineering complex part. If you actually look at them, they have several moving parts just to make a door open and closing. It's just amazing if you think about it. Anyway, so now you see I have some long ones here and the short one here, but the long one is going to be used. I don't really exactly know. I think you can buy these as spare parts if you actually ask someone at IKEA. However, now you see I'm going to do the frame here. So the point was it's going to have 6 long legs, but I didn't have only 4 of these. So there we go. And I'm not going to destroy my kitchen just to have 2 more of these. So you see here I am now making this out of a plastic sheet I have, which is almost the same size, so I hope that would work, but well, there will be some modification needs to be made. But anyway, you see I'm straightening things up here, and see, so there actually will be room for it to be drilled in the sides there, and just taking a little bit of template and making a little bit of a round thing. There we go, so you can cut them off. So now we're just gonna make this symmetric, so we're going to fold it. That's a very good thing with paper, you can fold and just cut. So there, I've cut now here 4 times and just cut everything off like you don't need. It's very fantastic to do this. It's like my other templates that I draw from the screen. By the way, all my gun videos are now not demonetizing friendly. It's kind of a sad thing that happened to me, that I cannot really make, make-believe weapon and get money of it. But anyway, I'm not gonna be bothered about that for so much more longer. Anyway, enough about that in another video. But anyway, you see here now I'm gonna kind of put out all the little feet there in the corners of it, and you see like that. So now we're just gonna put them there and draw so we can drill where they are going to be. And now you see I haven't done that, so I'm just gonna drill here, as I said. And put a little screw inside there and a little bolt on the back side. It will be very, very, very lovely indeed. Because legs are very good if you cannot walk. Anyway, so now you see that this great invention of transportation, legs, now is going to be put together here because the plate was a little bit too short. So, or not short, it was too narrow, so I had to rebuild it. Anyway, so now I just fixed that. And you see, now you have the complicated leg parts moving there. I think this would be kind of beautiful thing to stop motion animate at some point. Anyway, now it's the SCART cable heads here. Due to I got a lot of them from a friend of mine. It was like 10 of them, so I have many of these heads. Anyway, so you just can just open them up and take them off. So I'm going to use them at here. Here is also an inside of an interesting adapter cable, because I got a lot of electronic junk. So I decided to use this. I don't really exactly know what their name are, but you see I'm just putting them together off screen. I think they are sound cables. So just they were easy to remove things. So, well, if you can find something similar. Anyway, my initial plan was to actually take, what is it called? Tyrants or something from Warhammer. Actually had like, arms and legs and from them and use as the mouthpiece there, but due to I don't know anyone who plays Warhammer anymore, so what I know of. So yeah, I did not have that in time anyway. So now you see I'm putting little SCART cable things there in the back. This was my first plan, but anyway, the head in the front there is still going to be the same plan. You see, there will be some changes soon. So now, to put it on, I will just drill here and put a little bit of steering here, so the head can be a little bit adjustable. This will be used in a thing that will be released next year, so this is just a little bit of a prototyping at the moment, but anyway, who doesn't need a robotic spider on their shelf next to them? At least I do, for a week. Anyway, so now you see we have put that on. This was a little tricky to pull in, but anyway, now you see this is the screwdriver magazine clippy whatever thing. So I'm just going to put that inside the head, so it will be stuck to it, like the interesting spinal cord it will be here. And you see that didn't really work, so I have to make a little bit of a piece of foam here, which I just had lying around. So that will be used. This is actually some kind of specialized foam for making miniature train model things, because this was harvested from, because I had a giant train miniature model that was given to me from a commercial. But I decided to. It has just been in storage for a very long time, and I need this actual space to it. So I destroyed it and harvested all the good parts. So there you go. Now it's been used on this spider instead. So you see all the SCART cable now. This is a cable. I have no idea actually what kind of cable it is, but due to the you're gonna throw it away, I'm going to use the heads anyway there. So I'm just gonna push here with a little pointy file, make a hole, and put it in there. You might want to have some glue also, depends on how you want to build your robotic insect. So now I'm also putting this little metal thing here for decoration. They are actually the thing in landline phones that connect them electricity to them. But anyway, no one will get it in a few years, because landline phone is kind of like, you know, stop existing. At least in my place, where they have cut off the cables for my landline and every other connection into the house. Not the electricity, but telephone stuff. Anyway, so you see, I'm just putting this old gluing their parts of the hands-free set. There was also a broken hands-free. So now I'm taking the hands-free cable here and pulling it through the foam to make it connect, because this robot spiders have electricity in it. I just decided that because it's my character, so I decided that the robotics has electricity in it. Anyway, robots have electricity. Now you know that, if you didn't know that before. So you see, I'm just pulling them through there, and now I'm just gonna put in the telephone landline metal thingies in another direction, because that looked better. So you see, now we're actually going to start by, you know, almost finishing off this thing here. You see, I'm putting a little bit of very small black nails into the spinal cord there, so they look less like a nail strip. Because some people like, you know, the jigsaw puzzle piece on EVA foam. Some people think it's like some kind of cardinal crime to use them as a spinal cord. But you can cover things up, so it doesn't really look like that anymore. Now, I'm doing a little bit of highlighting here on the edges of the spider, as you will see here. I took a photo just to show that why you should do this if you use this in a movie, because the camera doesn't really pick up stuff all the time. So here you see it's very, very flat, and you see it almost looks like a black blob in there. And now you see, you can actually see some of the little bit of detail popping up there. So there you go. Now, I hope you got inspired and make your own little robot insects like that. There are multiple ways to do them, but this is one way out of old cables and things. So, see you in the next one!